Come on, work. In my nose again, really? Oh boy. Well, at least it's working though. Actually, now that you said that, I gotta check. Make sure I get the right volume. My batteries quit on my thermostat. I had changed them out. Funny thing was, all the YouTube videos said it. They used AA batteries, and I had bought AAA, and I used them last time, and so I ended up. I'm glad I bought both kinds. So I had the other kind already. I already had AAA, so I was able to change them. Went down a little bit. There we go. That's better. Why did it go down? Is it doing the same thing it did last time? What the heck? I have it set on high and it goes down. And it goes down. Yeah, it goes down when I use it. Okay, now I done changed this once. Okay, hold on. Yeah, you like that? Record that. And then go into my settings here. Audio. Okay. Echo cancellation. Okay, well, I don't know why it's going down on that one. It doesn't say automatically adjust the microphone. I'm waiting for the air to kick in and go down. It's hot in here. Okay, good. All right, then. We'll leave it like it is, then, I guess. That's weird that it's doing what it's doing. It should not be doing what it does. I'm going to go ahead and check this. Okay. I have that turned off, so it shouldn't be anything. I should be able to put it at 100% and be just fine. Maybe I got to turn down the mic boost. Okay, now how about that? How's that? Well, hey, now it's not. Wait, no, there it goes. It did. It kind of goes back and forth. What the hell? I don't have that turned on, so why is it doing that? I'm going to leave it up there like that. Did Esther get here yet? Okay. Auto leveling is enabled. All right. Where's Esther at? I'm charging up for my ghost box here, right? I'm charging up my batteries for my ghost box here. All right. So later on, I might go over to my neighbor's house and actually do a little investigation with them. Hey, what's going on? What do you got going on? What's all that racket over there?
Just, I don't know. Trying to.
Who is Bella? What? Bella Betty?
Who?
What? One that's with the Oofy in the chat. Bella, Bill Betty, Blue Betty.
Oh, I don't see the chat.
Oh no! You gotta open up your YouTube channel and mute the sound. Here goes. Here goes Esther's. Or no, not Esther's. Oofy's sound effects there.
Mm.
You gonna do ours first?
If you want to.
Yeah, let's do ours first, and then we'll do the groups.
Did your neighbor got a ghost?
Yeah, she has a few of them.
Your neighbor got a ghost? Shh.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, she has a few. Shut up.
Uh-oh. Mute
Okay.
that one.
I did. I muted it.
As long as you can hear it in your headphones, we're good.
Yeah, I can. All right, you want to do you first?
Sure, and then I'll do you.
Okay.
And don't get any weird ideas, anybody. We're not talking.
Ha 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 ha.
Well, if Andy was here, he would have
So
answered
funny.
that.
Never gets old. What'd you do today?
I drove all around town a couple times because I forgot my primary mission to go to Wyndham today was take some paperwork I had to send to my sister for our situation. And the strange thing is, I ended up bought a pair of shoes, and I went to, of course, I went to McDonald's because I was there. I got gas, and I ended up having to go back to Hy-Vee to get my refill of my medication that I needed. And so, then after that, I forgot all about my primary mission, which was to mail those papers to my sister. So I was almost home, and it was like I forgot what I was going to go down there and do. So I turned around, went back, and got it done. $37 later for 2-day shipping. It'll get there. So paid a little extra for the 2-day shipping.
How far did it have to go?
California. So, but
what time you going next door?
I don't know yet. It depends on if she invites me over there to do this.
Oh, okay.
I told her.
Going.
Well, I told her I had my SB11 box. You know.
Yeah.
See that? SB11 box. This thing is not cheap, by the way. It censors the temperature reading right there. Okay. And then it has a frequency on things. You can set different frequencies on each channel. And you have one going reverse and forward, and it'll actually pick up things. Actually, the temperature thing is here, actually. Yeah. So anyway, yeah, this will actually pick up things. And I don't usually use this antenna on top, but it's there in case you want to. I usually have it set like these dials are set here. Light off, and then I have the antenna on off, I think. Yeah. See, it says off. So that way there's no interference from the radio stations or anything, because it doesn't pick that up. But it scans from 50 to 300 on, and then on 50 to 300 on FM channel, and 50 to 350 on the AM channel. And now if you look at this here, channel 1, okay, each channel is identical. Okay, I think. Yeah. You have channel 1, the AM and FM band. You have sleep rate, which you can
Mm-hmm.
change that. Then you have forward and reverse. And you have the volume control and function, which one you want to use. And then same thing on the other side too. Okay, you see that
Yeah.
power switch, and so this thing does work really well. It does have some ways of picking up the voices and the sounds. Where from, I don't know, but it's picking it up. Okay.
Am I too loud?
No, I don't think so. Yuffie,
Okay.
you're the sound tech. Does she sound good? And I'm pretty sure it is made in. I don't think it's made in USA. Um, DAS Distribution Incorporated, whatever that means. Doesn't say anything. If it was made in USA, it would have had it stamped on here, I think. Right?
Mm-hmm.
Because everybody wants to brag about it, right? Oh, we made it. But then it has a little kickstand here where you can have propped up so it doesn't get too hot. So when it has a sit down,
Stand.
yeah, it has, so you can lean it like that so it gets air so it doesn't get too hot. Because a lot of times if you have it like that, then it doesn't have anywhere to blow to whatever, it just gets too hot sitting like that. So I leave it like that.
Okay.
So,
You ready?
Yeah.
Release. Endings that lead to new beginnings, the need to release situations or people that hold you back, spiritual transformation.
Huh. I can see, yeah.
Gotta
I can
release
see the
something.
spiritual transformation. I don't know who I would need to release. I don't have anybody. But that could also mean a memory or an issue that I need to let go of, maybe.
Maybe he's talking about your ghost. Let him go.
Well, maybe I have. I asked them if they want to go home. I can send them. I can get them help. I did something today that I haven't done in 22 years.
Oh, shoot.
And I did it, not that.
I don't know if we want to know what it is.
Oh boy. I actually bought lottery tickets. Holy cow. Hey Bobby, how you doing?
Hey, Bobby.
Can you get on, Bobby?
Hey,
I don't know.
Oofy.
You want Bobby to be on as co-host with us?
Yeah, bring him in.
All right.
Put everybody on.
Andy shared a video of a guy stopping for a kitty that was in the middle of the road. Right?
Oh, I know, and there was like 10 of them.
You saw that? You saw
Yeah.
that one? And that was a good trick by the kitty. They're left behind by somebody. It's just kind of mean and cruel to the poor animal.
Trust the niggle. What is the niggling feeling trying to tell you?
Trust and what?
You know how you just got like a feeling like something's just like I don't know. They call it a niggle. I don't know what the real word is, but just something irritating that, you know.
Is it irritating or is it something that's positive?
It's just like a feeling that's bothering you, but you don't know what it is.
Oh yeah, that would be my ghost.
Okay. Well, that's what you got.
Yeah.
What if you can take your ghost over to this woman's house to live with her ghost?
That gives me. She was telling me about an episode the other night. It's okay, Bob. You don't have to be in the show if you don't want to. I thought you wanted to be in the show, but yeah, okay. You can just. She'll read you, or we'll read you when we get ready. And but she was sitting there in her living room. It's just a hardwood floor and has an old rocker that sits there. And the rocker starts moving by itself. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And she did find out a name of the ghost that's there, some woman named Ella. Now, Ella was one of the names that came up on my app that I have on my phone. Okay. And I did that, I ran that app during the last 45 minutes of the Entity Voices Paranormal show last night. And I got some interesting words. Now, it could not hear the show. There's no way that it could know what it was, you know, why it was putting those words out. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
It was just scanning and reading things, and um, I was hearing certain words in the headphones. So
Yeah, that's what you need to carry your ghost over to live with hers.
yeah,
Oneness. Look for the common humanity. Invoke Lemurian light.
all right.
Okay.
So I think that's part of what I'm trying to do here with uh, getting to know my neighbors a little bit better and not be so difficult with them.
Mm-hmm.
So that way we can all be friends and we can be watching out for each other and things like that. So I'm going to use my Psychic Development deck by Tana Newberry, 55 card deck, Oracle deck. And we'll also do, no, this was for me, Bobby. We're doing ours first, and we'll do yours. So just hang on, Bobby. Hang on. Uh oh. Why is that? That's weird. That is weird. That shouldn't be that way.
Don't come off with nothing weird tonight.
That was weird because I got all the cards going one way, except this one came up the wrong way. How is that possible?
I don't know.
Well, I'm going to read it right side up because that's how I like to read it. Because upside down, that just doesn't make sense. You wouldn't want to have this card upside down. Um, ask and receive. You're actually starting to reach out and ask and find things for what you need to do for you. So that's a good thing. So you're already on the track. So keep going forward with it. Okay, then we'll get these other ones, the experiencer deck. Bobby, we'll get Oopie next because Oopie was first in chat today. So she gets to go next. And then we'll get you after that, Bobby. So hang on. Patience, my friend. Patience. I did see your message. I know what you're talking about. I see all the chat. I might not know what the heck I'm reading, but I see it. All right. So now, remember you were talking about this. Oh, okay, Oopie. Yep, I'll do that. If Bobby wants to go first. Past life, have you had anything like this? Like a message or anything?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so there you go. So you're already experiencing that. So that's real there. That's cool, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, now we're going to do the tarot cards. We're going to do 3 cards if that's all right with you.
Yep.
All right. I'm using the Rider Waite tarot card readings, holographic brand, with pretty pictures on them. That wasn't your card. I just owned the card. I'm going to shuffle them 3 times and then cut the deck. These are a little bit better to use because they're 78 cards. And the 55 cards is a little hard to randomly pick a different card out.
Why do you sound hoarse?
I don't know. Allergies, maybe? I don't know.
You still dealing with that?
Huh?
You still dealing with that?
Yeah, oh yeah. We'll do 3 cards. So now this would be the past. 4 of Pentacles. You can look them up if you want.
Okay.
Or the listeners can try to find out what the hell I'm talking about here. Basically, you're trying to be pretty much on your own. Which is true, you are. Except for, dealing with hard things. what we're doing. But I mean, as far as in real life, you're pretty much trying to do things on your own and get out and be your own person. And you have, well, like it says here, you have a little bit of money, and you're gonna be, well, if you had the 8 or 10 pentacles, that would make more sense. You have a whole lot of money. And but anyway, you had a little bit of money. This is before. Remember, this is in the past. So in the past, you were still working on trying to work this out, which I think you're at that threshold now where you got it figured out. Now, this doesn't mean that you're a male, okay? But I suppose it could mean that a male influence could actually cause this card to show up, whether it be your brother or uh, maybe even your dad, even though he's passed. You know what I mean? So,
Yeah, it could probably be. Yeah,
so, but you can look up the King of Swords and you can see what that means for you. It is a good card. Okay.
I got
Uh,
3 strong males in my life.
okay. There you go.
Hmm.
Yeah. So there you go. Oopie got it. Yeah. Yeah. It doesn't mean some things. Well, I did read the one guy from Hollywood got something like the Empress for him. And it was like, how are you the Empress? And he said, oh, that's my inner self. Don't let that bother you. So he was fine with that. So the Fool, which is a tarot card, or major arcana in the tarot cards. Okay. So now the Fool represents that you're free, you're happy-go-lucky, you're living your life the way you want to live it. Of course, now it's a little bit different than the King, who is authority and good with money and finances and things like that, and of course being a leader of some sort. So there you go. But yeah, so the type of card isn't necessarily um like what you are inside. It's just meaning the sensibility or the force around you is that type. You know what I mean?
Hmm.
Okay, so good. Or
Bobby
it could
next.
be the seated power, and you must take up his reign. There you go. And actually, I think that might be what you're doing by going to the mountains.
By doing what?
By going to the mountains,
Oh,
because you're taking up your place where you need to be.
I'm gonna move up there.
Yeah, and you mentioned that. I hope it's okay to share that, but sorry about that. I just get excited when you talk about it. I know what you're talking about, but I was on the North Carolina side of
Hmm.
Greenville. That's where I got my telescope. My first telescope I had, which was the first Celestron that had the clock drive and 30,000, you know, uh, astronomy objects in its database.
Yeah.
And it had a uh, alignment process where it was a 3-star alignment process, which was really cool. And so you'd find known stars and you'd set them as the pointer stars, and then you'd hit a line, and then it would align automatically and be good to go the whole night. You know.
This one I inherited. It's a big fat one. I don't know what all it does, but I
Oh
got it.
wow! You got to show a picture of that one. Yeah. Is it like a Dobsonian type tube,
Um,
or is it
I
on
don't
a?
know, Ron. It's about like this big around,
How long is it?
and it has like a wooden thing, and it's got wheels,
Oh, hmm.
and it's got a motor.
Oh no, I don't know. I haven't seen that done yet. That's a good question. Okay, so now for your um. Wait, no, I just did your tarot card. That's right. I got that. Okay,
Hmm.
Oofy was taking notes, so we might need to refer to Oofy to make sure we got it. Uh oh well, you're doing that. So you're doing that, and you're also helping others learn at the same time. So
What are
whether
we
it be,
learning?
yeah, well, you're learning all kinds of stuff. You're learning your project that you're working with Jesse, and you're learning all kinds of reading stuff, for different things, which you already know, but you're just kind of polishing up on it, so that's fine. Uh, so wait, now we ever did the experiencer for you, and this is for. Wait, I did the experiencer for you, didn't I?
Was it
Yeah,
past life?
yeah, yeah. Past life contact to
Yeah.
you, and we just did the other oracle deck, and we did the tarot. I think we got you done. Okay, so now we're ready for Bobby.
Okay.
Bobby,
Are you doing his tarot? You want me to?
you can first,
Okay.
and if Bobby wants all the cards, we can do all the cards. Don't worry. Okay, now that is weird though. How that card was upside down, and it shouldn't have been upside down. Because I'm pretty particular about that. Why was that card upside down, Esther?
Because of the damn ghosts, Ron.
It was.
The ghosts are messing with the tarot cards.
Hey, let me tell you something though. I still haven't found my electric screwdriver that I bought a while back. The one that I put the camera up with in front.
You ain't found it.
No, I ain't found it. I looked in my tool drawer. I looked everywhere where I could have put it. It ain't nowhere to be found. And Mike was telling me, my friend Mike, he stays here when he's in town, and he stays here with me to keep me company, I guess. But anyway, he witnessed some stuff around here, kind of weird. But he said, "Yeah, now watch, you'll go ahead and buy another one, and then the other one will show up."
That's the way
And
it
no big
goes.
deal. I can afford it. I can afford it. Not a big deal.
Yeah.
It's only $29, I think, for the one that I bought.
Okay. Bobby, the end of challenging times. Things are looking up. A welcome relief. Finding your way to a peaceful place. The end of depression or an illness. Travel or relocation.
Yep.
You want oracles too?
He wants all of them,
Okay.
so I'll do all my set too. And we'll do it in a different order. I'll do my oracle first, but I'll do the experiencer deck since I have it in my hand. So you got my message about the crystal quartz, how to tell if it's real crystal.
If there's air bubbles in it.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
If it has air bubbles, then it's most likely glass that it was blowing.
It has different colors and stuff in it.
Yeah, and that's from the forming of it. And I don't know what the temperature is when rocks form or when gems form. Who knows? And Bobby's asking you something. I don't know what do you need, Bobby?
Let's do them all. Thanks.
Yeah, she's
You're
gonna do.
welcome. You're welcome.
She's gonna do them all. Yeah.
Okay, Bobby. Pleiades, double mission, channeling and uplifting humanity.
Well, there you go, Bobby. And some of these might be a little bit off compared to your religious beliefs or studies, but then when you take a look at it and you want to learn about what the cards are saying, it'll go right with what you are doing now. So that's the amazing thing about these readings.
You done got all magic.
What?
You done got all magic.
Yeah. No, they're just a guide for you, just to understand what you got to deal with, or what they shine some light on it to know what you got to do. So, and it might not be conformity to what your religious beliefs are, but you got to remember, half of the stuff that we do is not going to be conforming to anything we believe.
Okay, Bobby. Soul healing. Align with your essence and see your true colors.
Oh, yeah. And I think he's working on that.
And that's what I got.
Oh yeah, Bobby. You see Oofy's question. I'm gonna go ahead and read Bobby's first oracle card, which is from the Experiencer's deck. If that's okay, sir. If you're done, did you do all you wanted to do, or you got one more?
Are you talking to me or Oofy?
Esther, did you
Oh,
did you do all that you wanted to do
yeah,
on the
I did
reading?
all 3.
Yeah. All right. Bobby's been in this situation at some point. He won't remember it, but he might have dreams where he might be remembering something. But believe it or not, he's not going to be able to talk about it because it's so personal and private. The meeting that he had on this craft. A lot of times people are afraid of what they experience on the craft because they don't understand. A lot of times, if the person like Travis Walton, who was put aboard a craft and was worked on, was healed because he was injured during the abduction experience, and this is record, it's all documented records for Travis Walton. All right, so, and I met Travis, so I think he's telling the truth what he's talking about. Okay.
There's a thing for him at the museum in Roswell.
Yeah. I think the air finally went down to 73. It was 79, so that means it's working. Oh, good. Feels good. All right, so yeah, and then we got one more oracle, and we're going to do 3 tarot cards for Bobby. All right, so Bobby, if you've been in the abduction experience, if you've been on board craft, or if you had any kind of memory of it, that's where it's coming from. All right, so don't let that scare you. Investigate it and learn it, and always ask for uh, God's protection. Angel Michael's protection and whoever else, Mother Mary's protection, whatever. Always ask for their protection to help you, no matter what. All right? Well, look at this is interesting. I'm not sure what this one means. Look this one up. Number 48, timeline prediction.
Mm, what could
So
that
you're
mean?
so what does that mean? Does that mean he's at a crossroads or
Maybe it's like you got to say within the next 10 years, you're going to something.
gonna be learning something, doing something, or understanding something finally?
I don't know. You're the Wizard of Oz.
Right. I gotta look what that one means a little bit later. It's too much to try to look these up and do that while you're doing the reading. So if anybody wants to look those up, you can. And that deck is the Psychic Development deck from Tana Newberry. Really easy to look that up and find it, and might have some readings on it on how to understand the cards. I know that's not really the best practice for me to do, but anyway, hey, we're all learning, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, all right, first card for Bobby, which is the past tarot card. This is a tarot card, Rider Waite tarot card. Knight of Pentacles. Okay. Is anyone reading the Facebook page? See if anyone's there.
I'll go look.
Okay, and then the 3 of Wands. Because when I'm running this and I'm doing this on the StreamYard, it's a little hard to keep track of everything. And then the 9 of Wands. If anybody wants to look up these meanings, be my guest, and you can do. I don't want to take the time from the readings to actually try to look these up at the same time. Now these I use Biddy Tarot cards for the meanings, but the Knight of Pentacles. All right, I'll look these ones up because this is for Bobby. All right.
Claire Marie, Julie Ann Guthrie Smolson.
Okay, do they want readings?
Julie Ann says she does.
Julie, hi Julie. Glad you're there. Sorry I didn't see you. Again, I'm on the StreamYard. I don't see everybody that's there on Facebook. So if you want to come on and be a guest on our show, you may. Let me know. I'll send you the link.
She
Uh,
says she's on the street.
okay. Well, that'd be fun to have a street interview right now. uh, all right, so let me look this one up. Hold on. So that'd be fun if I get to do that investigation with the neighbor over there.
Mm-hmm.
That'd be the first official ghost investigation I've done. I don't know what I'm going to get myself into, but it's not my house. I'm investigating in someone else's house. So there you go. Okay, now let me see. I had what did I have for Bobby? I had the Knight of Pentacles, right?
Mm-hmm.
I hope somebody wrote this stuff down because I'm trying to remember. So, okay, this is Bobby. Okay, I can see that. And I
Okay.
can see that even though he might not be doing much now in the physical work or anything, but just to keep his life and on track and everything going good, this is him. Hard work, routine, and conservation. There you go. That's Bobby all the way around. That was in the past. Now the future was, or the present was, what was the second card, Oofy? I got a second card was the Nine of Wands. Okay, so Nine of Wands. They got these in weird orders. I don't know. You're always on the other end of the list that I'm not at. You ever notice that when you look for something like this? Okay. Nine of Wands. Courage, persistence, test of faith, and resilience. That's Bobby also, right? Wouldn't you agree?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And then the third one, I'm glad I put these on top, is the. Oh, wait a minute. What was. That was Nine of Wands. Oh, I got the wrong one then. Oh, wait, no, Nine of Wands was the second one. That's right. And then the Three of Wands was the last one. That's right. Okay, I think, right? Maybe go back and look at it. Maybe I got that wrong. But either way, it's good.
Yeah, we need to be writing these down.
All right, preparation, foresight, enterprise, and expansion. That's a good one right there. So there you have it. Thanks for Bobby. Wands are generally a good thing, I think. All right, Oofy, did you want me to do your reading before Sarah, or did you want Sarah to do Bobby's reading? Finally getting cooled off in here. 79 is definitely 79 degrees in here. One here is not running. Uh, okay, is anyone still here?
Bobby hasn't said about Sarah, so go ahead with theirs.
Okay. You want me to do yours first and then theirs? Okay, yeah, go ahead and read Bobby's right now. Bobby woke up. He's gonna he went to sleep when I was trying to figure that stuff out.
Okay, Sarah's gonna read Bobby.
So go ahead, Oofy. Let Sarah read Bobby's first, and then we'll do you after that. Okay, then we'll do Sarah and CT. Oh no. Okay, so then you okay. So you want me to read yours then, Oofy? Now?
She says, they'll put Sarah's in Bobby's um, private chat because it's too long to just put in the chat.
Yeah.
So she's going to put it there.
Okay, here goes Oofy's reading. And so, Bobby, check your private chat. You got the reading from Sarah. And Oofy, I hope you're working on something here that you need to work on. I think you are. And so that's why I got this card for you. Mediumship, number 26. All right. And we'll do the tarot cards after the oracle, and we'll see how they line up with what that means. That's not a bad card. That means that you're helping people, which you are, right? So then we're going to do the ET Experiencer deck. There you go. Thank you for keeping that list there. I only messed up once where I couldn't remember the order, so I am old and I forget things. Well, here you go. Experiencer. Which I think we already know that, but she hasn't talked about it much. But anyway, I think she does believe in that. All right, you got that, Oofy? Experiencer. You know we are not alone. Come on, cards. Stay there. Cards don't want to sit still. And you know what? That's probably where one of my lost cards, either my tarot card deck from before or one of my cards from that deck there, all of a sudden came up missing. And there's no way that it could have been missing, but for some reason it's gone. And so I went out and
the best cards too.
yeah, I went out and spent $28 on that Experiencer deck. That's one that Star actually gave me for free.
Oh no.
And I ended up having to replace it. I told Star about it, explained it. And it wasn't by choice, but I had to have a full deck to, make good sense of the deck, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And one of these Rider Waite cards were missing as well. I couldn't figure out why. Ace of Cups for Oofy's past. And you can look those up. And the Knight of Wands for Oofy's present, which means you're going places with authority. You. Oh, the last card does not look so good. But I don't know what it means exactly, but it could just means that you need to adjust some. Eight of Swords. So I think that means primarily you're working on. Yeah, so you can look those up. Anybody can look those up. Does anyone on Facebook want a reading? Did Julie say she wanted one? Yeah.
But then she says she was on the street.
Oh, that's right. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. What about anyone else that's there?
Let me go back over there and see.
And Oopie, did Sarah want one from me? Eight of Swords could mean a type of uncertainty about your new beginnings, which you have to work on. I'm not sure if that's exactly right, but that's what I sensed from that card. And that's why you're blindfolded in that picture, that character is that you really don't know what you're doing. That would be Sarah right there. That card just happened to pop out, and And I'll do it on that one.
Okay.
I'm gonna shuffle.
Don't look like anybody's watching on Facebook.
Okay.
It'll be there later.
Okay. Well, sometimes we do have to do the shuffle thing until we. It's not a matter of liking the cards necessarily. Well, like this one here popped out after all that. So that's a good one. So yeah, so like sometimes you shuffle it and it's right, and that doesn't fit for the energy that you're feeling. You know what I mean? Hi,
Mm-hmm.
Marco. How you doing? So you have to go until you get that positive feeling from a card of whatever it is. You know what I mean? So you see that when you look at your cards. This is the Ten of Cups, which is really good, Oofy. I mean, for Sarah.
Yeah.
So Ten of Cups for oh, the first one was actually Higher Front. I forgot to show that one. Higher Front, which I'm not really sure what that one does. Major Arcana though, and 5 is the number B. Okay, then the Ten of Cups, the second card. Okay, and then the now see I shuffled the deck and I still wound up with this card. I don't get that. Seven of Wands is your last card for Sarah. All right, so there you go. And CT. Okay, let's do CT. Since I have the tarot cards in my hand, we're going to do the tarot cards first for CT. After all, he's the leader, so we got to make sure we get this part of it done first. All right, ready?
Check on Oofy again.
Well, look at that. Check on Oopie again.
Mm-hmm. I have to keep going back and forth to YouTube
Oh, okay.
to the chat.
Okay. Ace of Swords for CT's first card, which is the pass. So from earlier. Now this one here, another one that I'm not too sure about.
Hey, Marco.
The two swords. See how she's blindfolded,
Yeah.
and the moon is behind her. She's looking away from the beauty or whatever. I don't know. She's blindfolded though, so I don't know why she's looking away. But the two swords there. What does that mean? So look these up, please, and then share your findings on the Facebook page. We'll see now. Here you go. Strength. Now, what you could do with the posting of the this card thing is that you can take a look at this video and kind of do a little editing, and you go ahead and you freeze frame it at each one, and then you can post it as a picture. Okay,
Okay.
might be better than a
Yeah.
PC for that. So, but strength is good for CT because he's a leader. But he starts out pretty high with this Ace of Swords. He starts out pretty high. Hey, Jesse, how you doing? Jesse's here. Hey, Jesse. All right, so that is CT's tarot card reading. Let's see what his experiencer deck says. Oh, did you send that package my way?
Who, me?
Yeah.
No, I had to buy boxes.
Oh wow.
Yeah. Hey,
Boxes and
Jesse.
boxes and bubble wrap, right?
Yeah, because I just don't want it to get it broke.
All right. All right, ET experiencer. You have a soul family, which Ufi is part of that. Sarah is part of that. We are all part of that. All right. So a soul family. Did you get that, Ufi? Get that? All right. So yeah, what you could do, like when you replay this video, then you do a little editing, and you can stop it and then post that as a picture, and then you share what the meaning of the card is. And some of these oracle cards you're gonna have to look up and see what they actually mean. All right, Jesse is saying hi.
Hi. Hi.
All right. Well, here you go, CT. You're perfecting your psychic mastery. Okay, which I don't think you really need to work on it. Number 34 and psychic mastery. All right, Jesse, we'll get you. Do you want both of us to do you a reading? Would you like to do Jesse first?
Yeah, I'll do him.
All right. Esther will read yours first, and then I will read you with mine. Okay?
I'm gonna stack the deck for him.
Yep. Put the couple of spades in there, right?
Conflicts with others caused by opposing opinions. Walk away from drama unless the situation is really worth your time. Then stand up for yourself. Very ambitious people. Okay.
Oh, show that picture though.
Okay.
Did you show it?
It looks like this guy dancing with a candle.
That's Jesse.
Is it? Is it?
That's not a bad card. That just means
Is
be
he
yourself.
staying alive?
Yeah. Yeah, he just being himself.
Okay. What is the niggling feeling trying to tell you? So you got some kind of weird feeling telling you something. Ron had that too.
That's what I thought. I recognized that. So I remember it better. And
What is Dicker the deck?
huh?
What does that mean, Oofy?
Oh, like set it up maybe.
Oh. I wouldn't do that.
Yeah, he's the second person that got an eagle card.
A lot of niggling going on.
That could be. I mean, it just means that's what the cards wanted us to see.
Okay, your personal unicorn, bathe in pure love and stay open to unicorn magic.
Yep.
You and Ron can go niggle somewhere else.
Stack the deck on Jesse. That's what.
I was kidding. I was kidding, Opie. If I was going to do it, I wouldn't say I did it.
That's right. All right, Jesse, we're going to do my oracle cards now. We're going to do, I'm going to buy a couple of new oracle cards too as well. But I got this one here that I'm using from Tana Newberry. You can buy these on Amazon if you want to learn how to use them and have fun with them on your own.
Opie's so funny.
Yeah. All right, hold on, Jesse. Here comes your reading for that. Funny, the first card I had for Esther, I had these cards and I always put them the same way, but for some reason that one card was upside down, which made absolutely no sense at all. Because I'm kind of a stickler at making sure the cards are the same way. All right. Natural abilities, Jesse, number 28, natural abilities. So you have natural abilities to do what you're doing, But even more, you have natural abilities to
And he can dance
learn
too.
this. So if
The
you have a
natural ability.
yeah, and you can dance exactly.
Right here, yeah.
While you're doing a tarot card reading, you should dance. People will just come and see you dance, and you'll have a message for them. Jesse will be at the next Move On conference. He'll be dancing like that, or maybe Pine Bush, and I'll catch it on camera. It cut out. Okay. Let's see. What one? What
Oh,
one do you
I
want?
said it again. I just said one of your natural abilities was you could dance, like your other card said.
Yeah.
When when it
And
came.
my card was natural abilities on the Tana Newberry deck, the psychic development deck. This is from the um, ET Experiencer deck, and this is what now think about what you're doing. Okay, you've witnessed or used ET technology. Now think about what you're doing with your studies, right? You see what I'm saying? So he's on the right track studying the electrical, you know, connection between the craft and the car. You know what I mean? He
Mhm.
is on the right track with that. So keep that going. And now we're going to do the Oracle deck. So I think you are on the right track and you need to keep that going. As long as you're getting information from it, keep figuring it out. Keep going forward. Yep, Project Bat Tech 404. Yeah. A synchronicity deck. Yeah, that's what I have right here. I got all synchronicity decks. Except this one is too synchronized. I pulled Knight of Wands again. I shuffled the deck for different people, and yet here I got this. This is your past, Knight of Wands. And anybody can look that up, please. But I think I'm going to shuffle the deck again. Hold on. That ain't right. We'll shuffle without that card there. And we'll shuffle. Actually, that card, what is that card? That card we already had. Let's do something different here. Come on. Try to make sure I get a right reading for you, too. I don't want to make it up here. Ah.
Knight of Wands.
Oh, boy. Knight of Wands. That's okay. That's not a bad card. At least it wasn't the other card that I pulled. Now I'm trying to get one that calls to me to show.
Energy, passion, inspired action, adventure, impulsiveness.
There you go. And then the Page of Cups. That's a different card that we haven't had yet. So there you go. Page of Cups. Look at these nice cards I got. See that? This is the Rider Waite tarot cards. And I use, again, if you can find a Biddy tarot meaning, you can do that. Hey, Julie, how you doing?
No results for Page of Cups.
Huh?
Guess I had to spell it right.
Look up the Biddy tarot answer cheat sheet.
I am. I had it
Okay.
spelled wrong. Creative opportunities, intuitive messages, curiosity, and possibility.
There you go. One more.
Okay.
And then the Ace of Pentacles, which usually whenever you get Pentacles, except for I think maybe one, but I think the Five of Pentacles is not a good one, but everything else is pretty much good. All right, thank you, Jesse. I hope you got that last card there. Esther will look it up for you. And Julie, are you able to?
A new financial or career opportunity, manifestation, and abundance. Ace
There
of
you go.
Pentacles.
There you go.
There you go.
And so that is right on for you, Jesse. So get out there and get the money. Write more books, man, and send me one with your autograph on it. I'll even pay for it. That's the funny thing. I was talking about Five of Pentacles, and guess what pops up? We're gonna shuffle that right back in.
Hmm.
Julie, would you like a reading? Are you able to do a reading, or have a? Would you like? Are you able to receive a reading? I should say.
Where's Julie on Facebook?
She's right here on StreamYard
Okay.
on the I guess on YouTube. Very weird actions from the cards tonight. I gotta shuffle them really good.
It's the energy.
I know I'm trying to fix that by shuffling them, and it's still coming up kind of crazy. Oh, today, remember all the time I always say on my drive home. Uh, oh, thank you, Julie. I'll get that going right away. I always say no UFOs, no aliens, no abductions, and no deer. And I always say yet because at any moment that could change on my drive because it can really change. You can see deer, you can see UFOs, you can see anything at any moment. Now, the thing is, I didn't see any UFO, but I'll tell you a story about that in a minute. But anyway, I did see a small deer on the riverside of the Highway 15 on the heading to Highway 4. Okay, and so it was wagging its tail like it was trying to figure out when to cross the road, and it was looking at someone, maybe the mom, up on the other side or something.
Hmm.
So anyway, I was thinking, well, I can't say no deer this time because I got to see one finally, and then the interesting thing is, I think I mentioned this to you, Esther, and I shared this with someone else, Venus, I think, and I had mentioned that I saw a flash of light like an orb, and it was white though. It wasn't like yellow like a firefly. Okay, fireflies are yellow. Okay, and so this flash of light, I was in the bathroom, and it just happened to the side of my right side, and it was just like getting my attention, and I looked and there was nothing. But you know what my neighbors saw 2 days ago? They saw a big white ball of light coming in across town and hovering over the cornfield, which from where I'm sitting on the toilet in the bathroom, looking out the window, I see my neighbor's house, but just at the right angle or whatever, you can see the cornfield in between the house and the edge of the window. You know what I mean?
Hmm.
So they could have been shining a laser light from their little craft into my bathroom, wherever it was. I don't know why. But anyway, the point of the matter is, I saw that. And it's not something I made up. At the same time, somebody else witnessed the actual craft. Okay? So there you have it. We have white orbs that are flying around here, which I have seen white orbs. This is Tully's first card, which is dealing with the past. Queen of Wands. That's not a bad card.
I'll look it up for her.
Yeah. Julie does free tarot card readings. I think I want to say every week, but I don't want to say that and be wrong. So when she does them, she does them. And write these down, if you please.
Page of Swords. What was the first one? Queen of what?
Queen of Wands.
Yeah, they were coming by to get you, and you missed your ride.
I did. Now, what's interesting, and then the second one is Page of Swords. We'll share these after you look that one up, and we'll keep going, though.
Exuberance, warmth, vibrancy, and determination.
I can see that in Julie. Yeah. Yeah.
What was the next one?
Page of Swords.
Page of Swords.
And Oopie's taking notes, so we got it.
Okay. Talkative, curious, mentally restless, and energetic.
Talkative, she has a podcast, right?
No,
Oh my gosh, she has a podcast.
everybody has a podcast.
Yeah, well, she's been doing this for a while, and she talks about all kinds of fun stuff, and she
It
does
must be
readings.
fun.
Yeah, she does readings for people, and out of her kind heart and time, and it's very interesting. Last Saturday, I sat with her on the show as a guest. Believe it or not, I was a guest on someone else's show. It was like, holy cow, that was amazing. So, uh, so anyway, the last one is the Ace of Swords, which I think I had that already. But there you go. That's still a good card for the last one. So there you go. That's the tarot card reading, past, present, and future, which the past card could actually run all the way through to current time. So it's not just dealing with just the past. That's where it starts, though. Okay, now that was the tarot deck for Julie. Now we're going to read.
She's
Go
got
ahead.
breakthroughs, new ideas, mental clarity, and success.
Hey, there you go. All right. And here we go with the ET Experiencer deck. I don't think we did that one yet for her, did I? Anyway, we're going to do it again. We're going to do it again anyway. All right, here we go. And so, coming up shortly, Julie's going to do. We were talking about, Esther, we were talking about the Akashic Records, right?
Uh-huh.
You and I were.
Right.
And then Julie's talking about the Akashic Records. She knows how to read them. She knows how to open them and read them and help people with what she needs to tell them what they
I
need to
need to
know.
talk to her then. Does she get downloads too?
Yeah. And so she's going to do my reading. I can't remember when, but we're also going to do actually two shows. One is going to be kind of almost a regression therapy, regression reading, past lives and things. And then also, when we don't want to do them both together because it's pretty demanding and draining on each person. So you don't want to do them together, I don't think. But we're gonna try to do the. Yeah, she does get downloads. There you go, but not consistently, and that's okay. And you might be able to fine tune that. Because here's your other card for the Experiencer deck, Soul Contactee, which I think you had mentioned you had an experience. All right, so there's that. And now we're going to read this other. Oh, well, my CD-ROM thing didn't quite work well. The one that I paid $10 for, plus can't remember if I paid any shipping for it. But the whole my DVD-ROM from the computer didn't work. It was connecting, and it showed that it was plugged in and it was good to go. Didn't have any error messages, but it just would not work and read the CD. Kind of bummed out about that. So I ended up getting, good morning, Kimberly. How you doing? We're having fun with some readings here, so just ignore us if you don't want to be part of it. But you can definitely be in chat and visiting with us. This is one more Oracle card for Julie, and this is from the Psychic Development, and this is one that you liked a lot. Julie, we talked about this one. Psychometry, 35, number 35. Psychometry. Is that what that says?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I got it right. Look at that deck. Look at that card, that picture on that thing. There you go. All right, there you go. So, is Julie okay with her readings?
Yeah.
And hi to Andy. Andy made it. Andy, you want to be on the show? I think Esther liked your voice.
No, he was creeping me out. He was like, Oofy. 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 Damn, what's he into?
So there you go, Julie. I have you read right.
He's
All right,
saying
now.
he don't want no cards anyway.
All right, good deal. Now, Esther, you, with your crystal endeavor on finding new crystals and getting healing and protection and all that stuff,
Mm-hmm.
I want you to try to experience learning how to read energies of people. Remember, we talked about this. So,
Okay, we did talk about this because I can see colors around people, but all I see is golden. I don't see any other colors.
so what I want you to do, that's giving you a sign that you have the ability to read the energy of the person's aura, but you have to really want to do that and have a desire to learn it. And basically, you can help people with, don't do it just out of random doing it. Find somebody you can work with and test on what you're trying to learn. And then if you can do it correctly, you can share with them, okay, oh, hey, you might want to get this checked out at the doctor's. Sometimes that does work that way. Okay. So,
You got a
but,
lot of faith in me, Ron.
huh?
You got a lot of faith in me.
Yeah, I think, well, you're doing a lot of good work though. So you're going in the right direction. So keep expanding on what you're doing. And, work on that gift because I think you have it, but you're just maybe too shy to use it. Or, I don't know. It could be any number of things. But like for instance, on your, I know you made fun of me at one point about what I'm doing about reading colors. So, uh, yeah, don't forget to plug our YouTube videos.
Yeah, I did. I think I was like pretending to be you, and I was like, I
Yeah,
see green
yeah. I think you were
and
talking.
orange.
You were talking with Maria. I think
Yeah,
Maria and Charles, and I was on my trip.
and I think they thought I was actually seeing them, but I was pretending to be you because I
And
can see colors.
you were just kind of laughing, and Maria started laughing, and then Charles was like, "What is she doing?" And so I liked it. I laughed at it. So no big deal. I had fun. So no, anyway, with you though, see, you haven't changed much. So yeah, you haven't changed much in your color scheme. Um, Now remember, I read from the innermost color to the outermost color, and it's kind of in the shape of uh, rainbow colors around you. That doesn't mean you're gay, okay? That just means
I'm pretty sure
rainbow.
I'm not.
All right, that just means rainbow colors around you.
Okay, what color am I?
Your primary color is green. Or no, wait. That your secondary color. Your primary color is orange, actually. Orange is creativity, but that's down in the stomach area. Green is in your heart area, which are kind of close, So, you have yellow in between the orange and the green. But if you look at the chakra colors in the body, you'll see what I'm talking about.
Mm-hmm.
And so those chakra colors or chakra points give off energies. Okay, and so in your situation, you have orange as your primary, which is the closest one to your body that outlines your body. I see orange. Now, your secondary is green. Now, what orange means is that you are creating stuff. Okay, you have a lot of stuff on your mind about doing something that you want to achieve and get done, whether it be helping people with their path, whether it be learning how to read them better, including the aura, which I think you need to learn how to do that better, and you can do it if you really take the time. Okay, so
Hmm.
I really hope that you do that. And then, Andy says KGRA has monkeypox. So what? No MUFON tonight? Are they down? Or is MUFON still on? But
You fall into bed.
no, I'm talking about the show on KGRA soon.
Oh,
Said MUFON, what's up? I don't know if they can use that in title anymore.
what's up?
So yeah, just what's up with Christopher No, Katie Page, who used to be Katie Grabowski, and Katie Cook. We
Hmm.
all call her Cookie. So, but anyway, in your case, you're orange primary, green secondary, and I see blue on your third color, which is your throat or voice. Okay, so now the green is your heart, your caring center, your caring person, whether you think so or not. You like to help people give your gifts or so to speak. You like to help people with what they might need to learn, and some are receiving it, and some won't receive it or they'll ignore it completely. Okay, and then they're the ones that are going to miss out. The ones who don't accept what you're telling them, they're going to miss out. Okay, so there you have it.
I don't know anybody I'm helping right now.
You might not, but you're down the road when you're sitting up at your shop up in Greenville, and you got your little shop of crystals, and you got your shop of your crazy stuff that you're doing. Not crazy as in bad, just crazy as in strange to some people. And so, you're gonna be sitting there, and then somebody's gonna say, "Oh, you said something, such and such time, and it really helped me really start searching and looking out and trying to experience things." When you share, if you learn how to share openly with people what your gift is, okay. Oh, is Andy sick? Are you sick, Andy? Oh, I hope you feel better. Yeah. So, and Andy is not feeling well apparently. So he usually does pretty good. Oh, it sure does feel a lot better in here now. It is 70, 72 or something like that. So
Andy,
yeah, sorry about that, Andy. Grab some toast. Cook you some toast without butter. No butter on the toast. Just cook some toast by itself. Right over your toast will settle the stomach. But nothing with butter. You don't want to put butter on there. Uh, so, and then Sarah will sing to you. Sarah will give you a song. You can ask for it. She'll give you a song. So, free soup for my throat. And CT conjures toast cures. Sarah doesn't sing. We're going to have to teach her how to sing. All right. Can she play the keyboard? All right. Did Julie go?
let me run over to Facebook and see.
Oh, okay. So Kimberly was here and then she left. I guess because we're doing the cards.
Yeah.
So sorry about that, Kimberly. So and I wanted to warn you that we were still doing that before you got too comfortable.
Mm.
She doesn't want to be involved with that much.
I don't blame her. If it's something I don't feel right about, I don't want to be around it. You know.
And I'm not gonna try to convince her anything different. I know when I first started doing this, it was weird, and then with what I know about some of the different things, I tried
Goofy
it.
said, "Billy Betty Bluebity." What does that mean, Uvi?
Who's that? Is that my neighbor?
The one with the
Eating
laser eye.
marshmallow. Oh no, Andy, you don't want to swallow it. You got to get the toxins out of your body. That's why you're sick. Whatever the toxins are from, if it's the flu or if it's whatever.
It's allergic to all them kittens.
But yeah, yeah. That video you shared with the kittens on the road there, that one kitten running out, and guy stops and he gets out and rescues the kitten. Then all their brothers and sisters come running out of the weeds.
Here she is. Is she spiritual alchemy energy? The
Who?
podcast
Who?
with Julie
Would Julie do what?
is the name of her podcast. Spiritual alchemy energy.
Yeah.
Okay, she's here now in
Yeah.
YouTube.
Yeah, and she does a show on Wednesday night.
Okay,
This week it's going to be recorded. I have too much stuff to do on Wednesday night, but the one week that we're going to do our work, I'm going to have to ask Bobby to help out and maybe do the shows for me so I can take the full concentration and efforts to work with what Julie's doing.
okay.
So,
Ufi wants to know if you're going to do that song that she made called Nasaripa. Is that right, Ufi? She combined different frequencies to listen to before you go to sleep.
I don't remember getting that song, Oopie.
It's just on the page on Facebook.
Oh, okay, I missed it. All right, yeah, sorry about that, I missed it. And so, um, yeah, she does on, like I said, on Saturdays. She normally does readings and card readings, like what we just did, and she's like spot on every week. So, and then she talks about certain things that she might get a message about.
Yeah.
And if it's, of course, nothing that's going to be too private, she ain't going to talk about that kind of stuff, but she'll talk about things that are shareable and able to talk about. But I'm sure she probably gets all the information about whatever it is, but she has to be just really careful about some of the stuff like that. Here's the link. Okay, well, let me see. Is it royalty free, Oofy? Can I play it without getting dinged on Facebook?
Yeah.
Okay.
She put a disclaimer with it under creative license for educational.
Okay. All right. So, can you, since you're on here too, but since I'm running it, I don't know that I can really do that and try to play it. Can you go to that link and try to play it over this?
I can try. I don't know.
And if not, we'll have to set it up and we'll do it. You can share that then on the YouTube page too. Anybody that is a moderator. Oh man, this air conditioner is working good now. Those batteries lasted a little bit over a year. The last ones I had, those were Energizers. The ones I just put in there are Duracell. So you have to, when you do that, you have to share system audio. Yeah, we don't have to play the whole thing. We just play part of it right now.
Yeah, I feel like I'm about to mess a bunch of stuff up.
No, I don't think you will. But when you go to share it, like say you try to share it, oh yeah, she said the last part was, or the second half is black screen, so the video only goes through the first half. But when you go to share it, you got to share screen. Then you have to share your system, share audio, and then you can hear the audio of the video that you're going to share.
Well, first of all, I got to get to YouTube.
Yeah. Just the first minute is fine. Okay, she's trying to get it to work there, Oofy. So, Julie, were you here or on Facebook when I told everyone that I might do a ghost hunt with my neighbor next door? And she has energies and stuff happening in her house. And so that's something we're considering. And I told her what I do. I have some ghost equipment. We're looking for them and things like that. And we might be able to do that later tonight if she wants me to do that. And it'll be my first official ghost hunt that we're actually going to take a look at what the energies are. She's heard, her and her husband heard a woman screaming in the house, and don't know why. And it was like, that's weird. You don't usually hear the audible sound necessarily. You know what I mean? You hear, like, maybe you might hear a knocking sound. And that was just weird. I just saw
something knocked at my house at 5 this morning.
something hit your house at 5 this morning?
Yeah, it was 3 knocks on the wall.
Oh, yeah. See, what was weird, when Mike was here the last time, he was cooking at the stove in the kitchen. And I was at the kitchen door talking to him because he just got back from the casino. And so we were talking about whatever, we were talking about different things. And then from upstairs, I heard a knock.
Mm-hmm.
All right. And then so I knocked twice. And then they knocked back 3 times from upstairs. And then I knocked again, and it was like quiet. But Mike heard that knock, and it wasn't Mike knocking because he was cooking, right? He was busy cooking, and he just heard a knock. Like, what was that? And then Julia, we might. I'm gonna get to know the neighbors a little bit better before we do the live, unless they're okay with it. We can do a live stream and see if that will work. And we can have you on as a guest, and you can even help, remote view that situation. And then knock 3 times. Yeah, I don't know why it was knocking though. That was weird. And when I went to Pine Bush one of my times, and I was gone for a week, and Mike was back here. Okay, he's by himself here. Worst knock knock joke ever. Except knock knock, who's there? I don't know what the answer would be. But anyway, I left. Now I got. You see my table back here, right? That lucite table there. 6 foot foldable. Don't worry about the mess on top. That's just my organized desk, which I don't use that anyway. I'm just here in my chair. And anyway, it's interesting that table has locking latches for legs so they don't fold down. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And so I had left. I'm on the road. And then the table somehow falls in. The one side folds down. The screen that was on this side and keyboard slid off the table. It didn't hurt nothing. It just slid off and laid on the floor. But Mike was upstairs, and this big clash of the table collapsing. He could, if I knocked over the table or whatever. And I wasn't there, and the table was standing when I left, so I didn't knock it over, right? And so he explains how it sounded and everything, and then he went ahead and fixed that bracket so it didn't move anymore. It ain't gonna move anymore for sure. But Andy's selling Ron masks for everybody for Halloween, so everybody at Halloween can go around like me. I don't know if you've seen that mask, that picture that he had. Esther, did you see that one?
Probably.
He has a mask that looks like me. But anyway, um, then one night before I left to Pine Bush, we were sitting there, and I was sitting here in the chair, minding my own business, had my headphones on, whatever I was doing, and there was a giant bang coming from the chimney, which is not used as a fireplace anymore. But it, something fell from that area, right?
Mm-hmm.
Now I kind of got woke up and alerted when that giant bang happened. And
Oh, yeah.
I thought Mike was like banging the floor with the sledgehammer or something. Like, what are you doing? And then he thought I fell over in the chair, which he was kind of laughing actually. Oh, Ron fell over and he's laying on the ground, and I'm still sitting in the chair normal, just barely awake, and did you hear that? Yeah, I heard that. What was it? And we never did figure out what it was. So I mean, that thing was heavy though, and he was like pounding on the floor with the sledgehammer because something else was making noise. So he was making some noise, and I thought the pounding was him, but it wasn't him. So that's weird.
If you got all them ghosts there, you could have a seance.
Yeah, I don't know if I want to do that.
You could
Just
go
know it,
live with it.
right? And then I'd be all turned crazy and looking different and everything like that. I don't think so.
I want to get a Ron mask. Let's see. Ron Scotch.
Then you can wear it on the show. That's funny. When are you getting? Oh yeah, you got something else going on.
What do you mean?
Your new purchase you're getting.
Which one?
The the transportation one.
Oh, my car is pouring oil out of it. Yeah, I had to buy a car.
So she went.
It's coming from Texas. It'll be a couple of weeks.
Yeah. And then who did you use for that?
I used Vroom.
Okay, there you go. And it's kind of thinking about doing that too, maybe. But I got a car dealership I can go here, and they have pretty good choices and good prices. And they gave me a chance on the credit the first time. You know what I mean?
Yeah, well, I wanted a really good deal, but I needed really low miles, and I wasn't sure if I wanted a Honda or a Ford or what. And
What
so,
a kid.
what I found that I liked, it was in Texas
Okay.
with low miles. So,
Yeah. And they come and take your car,
yep,
and then they give you a couple bucks for it,
$100 for my car.
just to get rid of it, right?
I would have paid them $100 to carry it off.
And yet they're gonna give it to you, and then they'll just drop off the new car, so to speak,
Yeah.
and then
Then
it'll
you
be
got
yours.
like 7 days to decide whether to keep it or not.
Okay. Well, I think as long as it's running well and you like it, I'd say keep it. I
I
reckon.
don't want to go walking all over 10 different dealerships and
right.
I can
And
do
I
right online and compare stuff, you know.
I would suggest with any car that you get, I would try, since you're so close to the mountains, try going up the mountain to see how it does on a incline, on a mountain climb, like that.
Yeah, I went with titanium because it has all-wheel drive,
Yeah,
and I know they get the weather up there,
yeah.
so I wouldn't do that instead of just, you know, two-wheel drive. I wish it was a V6, but I'm kind of glad it's not.
And is it a enhanced four cylinder? What is it? What do you mean
It's a
being a four?
it's a Ford Edge. I think it's like a, I don't know, 2.8 liter something. I don't know.
Oh, okay, okay, all right. And it's all wheel drive. Well, that's good. You need all wheel drive. So I have all wheel drive and it's automatic. So I insert all the time. It's on all wheel drive all the time.
So my car, I've had it. We bought it new, and it has 244,000 miles on it. So
Yeah, not too many parts to sell on that one.
had to put her down. You know,
Yeah.
had to put her
Well,
down.
that happens. Yeah.
Yeah,
Mine only has 102,000 miles on it, but I'm good to replace it with a newer one.
that's low
Mhm.
miles really for nowadays.
Yeah, but with my driving to New York every year, I want to make sure I have
Yeah,
a good. I want to make sure that I have a good quality, low miles, and any miles.
I think it has 37,000 miles on it. It's a
Yeah,
19.
yeah. And mine will be. I'm going to be looking at a 2020, same car, Chevy Traverse. I want the third row seating because that just makes it look bigger, but it's not really that much bigger.
Hmm.
But the third row seating is pretty cool because it just gives you extra place, extra storage capacity.
Yeah, my van had
Mhm.
third row.
Yeah. And when I carry my prospecting equipment, I need that extra space because my sluice box doesn't quite fit in there too easily on the high banker system. And
Yeah.
then I can also put my generator inside if I want or whatever. So, what I might be getting also in the near future, maybe next spring, possibly, I want to look at getting one of those pop up campers, you know?
Hmm.
And they're small, they're not as huge as a regular full camper, you know what I mean? They're a little bit smaller and they'll sleep two people comfortably, on each side of the ends of the camper. And it pops up when you go to travel. You just lower it down and you go. Yeah.
Is that going
And
to fit your recliner?
no, no, no. I might have to make something. I have a zero gravity chair that I have in my car now, and I keep it in my car just in case I break down or something. I get stuck. I can pull out my chair and sit there. See some crazy guy sitting on the side of the road in a chair. That look kind of weird, wouldn't it? Then the UFO comes by. What are you doing? I'm watching for you. Then I can say I seen one. So I guess with this white light one, I'm guessing I saw a UFO then. Highly possible because the neighbors said that's what it was. That's what they saw.
That's
And
strange. I hope he didn't take pictures if you was sitting on the toilet.
no, I don't know what it was doing taking pictures, but uh, yeah, that's privacy area. There's laws for that, you
That
know.
was like a it was like a, day camp or something for the kids to ride by Earth and see what the
Look at
people
this guy. You don't want to look like this guy, so you got to eat right. You got to exercise.
It's a
And
field trip.
yeah, and don't drink any Diet Coke either. That stuff will kill you.
Hmm.
Yeah. Well, I think we got everybody that we wanted to. I think.
Nick had to have surgery
Did
today.
that Betty Bill? Huh?
Nick had to have surgery today.
Who had?
Nick did, my son.
Oh, okay. What did he have surgery on? if I can ask?
His he broke his shoulder when he was like in 11th grade,
Ouch.
and then it's popped out of the socket 2 or 3 times. This last
Yeah,
time, the doctor said it was going to have to be the ligament shorted and stuff, or it would just get worse.
yeah.
So they set it up, and he went
See,
and had it done.
I don't know if you can see it. If you look at my shoulder here, oh, other side. See how that sticks out?
Yeah.
Here, no, wait, the other side. Here. No, now I can't. Yeah, here. See how that part sticks out more than the other side? I don't know if you can see it on that camera. I wrecked my dad's
It's
motorcycle.
hard to.
Yeah, I wrecked my dad's motorcycle and I landed on my right side. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And I never saw this problem until I went into the service and I noticed I had this problem. Doing push ups is not easy. The way this is. And they never reset that. They never popped it back into place or whatever. And so I've been dealing with this forever, which I have to deal with it until I go, I guess. But in this case here, uh, I think I might have jammed that shoulder where it just adjusted it just right. And it just sits there like that. If you run your hand across the bone, you can see, you can actually feel where it kind of makes a strange turn, basically, where
Mm-hmm.
where it shouldn't be going. It should be straight across, right? Well, it's not straight across.
Yeah.
So, that does happen. It aches sometimes in the winter time, and but besides that, it doesn't do too bad.
Well, this last time it happened a few weeks ago, they at the ER they didn't know if it would stay when they put it back in,
Hmm.
and they said it was just getting where it was going to have to be fixed.
No, when I had that wreck though, the doctor said, "No, he'll be fine. He'll be okay.
Mm-hmm.
He's just a kid. He's tough." And I am tough, and I was tough
That's the
then.
way they was with us, Ron. It's like,
Yeah.
oh, hell, it's just malaria. Send her to school.
Yeah,
Let all the kids get it, and then it'll be gone.
that's right. And yeah, we had chicken pox, we had that, and then of course I have shingles
We
now.
did.
Shingles vaccine. Yeah, I
Oh,
ended up getting my shingles vaccine to help protect that, at least protect any outbreak of skin issue. Which I've been fortunate on that. I had a few times on my back that I had some issues that shouldn't have happened with the skin.
well, he's in there living his best life right now, watching TV and
Well, good.
taking whatever it is they
Mhm.
gave him.
Now, if you guys, I'm going to promote somebody else's movie that he made, Alan B. Smith. You know him,
Yeah.
and he was a guest here a couple times on my show and on Kevin's show. And um, he has a movie, a documentary that's on Tubi. You can find it.
Mm-hmm.
If you don't have Tubi, it's free to use, free to watch documentaries, and you can. It's called Half Life, and it's a serious documentary about stuff. Hi, Marco. How you doing? What's going on? Is MUFON on tonight? You're not over there, huh?
I think I started watching that Half Light.
Yeah, Half Life on Tubi, and that's my friend Alan B. Smith. And if you don't know him, find him on Facebook. He's a great guy. I met him a couple times at Pine Bush, and a really intelligent person. And his wife is a gifted person. I don't know if she's a psychic necessarily, but she's very, very interesting and very gifted with some talents that she has to read people. I don't know if she does that professionally, but She
You
is
know
very
what?
experienced. And so,
I
and when I
love,
first met her, it was like,
I love talking to older women, like women my age.
yeah,
They know all kind
yeah,
of secrets.
oh
You know,
yeah,
they got all kind of wisdom.
yeah. And then you can learn from that. Just
Yeah.
learn from what they can tell you, and then maybe refine it for yourself. And everyone's gonna have a different
Yeah.
need and a different experience and a different way that you want to use certain things that you learn.
Mm-hmm.
So um, we do this for entertainment and educational purposes. But if it fits anyone's feelings and what they're considering and what they think, what we're telling you, then use it for the positive. We're trying to do this in a positive intention. Nothing to harm anybody. We're not trying to steer anybody the wrong way. We're not trying to tell them to go do anything against their medical guidance. Nothing like that.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun.
So, so just remember that. And so, but if we give you a suggestion, like if we have something that comes up in the card and says, you better get that looked at, without going into detail, you better get that problem looked at.
Mm-hmm.
And it's a health issue that you might need to check into. And so that's when you go to the doctor and let them do their job, and if nothing else, if we can give you some information about that, that's the main thing. And it's guidance, guidance, a way to help guide people, if you will. And so that makes sense, I think. So keep that in mind when we're doing the readings. We're doing it on a positive intention, and we mean to only help. And hopefully, most of the cards that we pull will be positive. Did Marco want a reading? And I guess we can get on out of here if we want to, if we're done. Marco, did you want a reading? Yes.
I
Is
think
that
I think he's well, I don't know if he was replying to that or not.
okay? He's replying to Ufi, I think.
He says no, I'm good. Thanks.
Okay. All right. Wanted to make sure I didn't miss it. I didn't want to hear later. Well, you didn't give me a reading. But also with that bright white light that I've seen that in the darn blinds. I have the blinds down, and I see the light shining through the blinds. I always think it's headlights from the car, but it's the wrong color for headlights from a car. You know what I mean? So it's a round white light that like shines into the living room, and it doesn't light up the living room. It just shines into the window, lets me know that they're there. That's kind of funny, and uh, I've seen that quite a few times, and that's what I've been seeing. And so now I got to make sure I check that out next time. But what the neighbors said though is that they came over the town and it went past the big tree there in the church, and it went just past the stop sign, and it sat over the cornfield about maybe 10 feet off the ground. You know what I mean?
Was
So
it
that was,
Mayberry?
huh?
Was this all in Mayberry?
Yeah, yeah. This is a
Sure.
Mayberry.
Tree, the stop sign.
Yeah, yeah. And well, I can show you that right now if you want. But no, the thing is, it was a round ball of light. Remember, I was telling you I saw a round ball of light at the window,
Mm-hmm.
and that's what I was seeing. But I was seeing like maybe they were shining a light at me, like a laser light, like a white laser light,
What do you
which
think's
makes no
going on
sense,
there?
huh?
What do you think's going on?
Well, white usually means positive. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
means healing, means protection. That's why you breathe in. You connect with the white light, and you have the white light of circle, white circle around you to protect you and keep the negative energy out. Which I think you know that already. So, um, yeah, that's what that means. Now I have seen, believe it or not, I've seen little white orbs in my living room bouncing off the walls and things, and it wasn't negative. It was actually good. Or it felt good to me anyway, as far as the energy is concerned. And so white is good. Now I've heard of white orbs over Redwood Falls, which is a town just north of here. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
and so we went to Redwood Falls one time and checked it out just to do a little sightseeing and looking at the falls, and it was interesting. So, but I went to the petroglyphs and I looked at the drawings on the rock shapes and everything like that. Then I got to this one that said birthday such and such day, and I'm like, what the fuck? You know, somebody has to write that shit on a historical piece of property. I want to break that guy's head. You know, you don't do that. You know, that's sacred land, or you don't mess with it like that. And you see a wrapper from a hamburger place, you know,
Yeah.
and like, there's a trash can over there. You fucking lazy
It's,
dickhead. There it should be beeping. There should be someone beeping at the time, but nobody knows how to run the beep button on this. But yeah, so I just get frustrated when people are so disrespectful,
that's true.
and it makes no sense. You know, I was at a park up north and near Duluth. I was at a park, and from Minneapolis, it's like a 4 hour drive to get there, and you're walking through this little walking area through the river by the Mississippi River, and there's some falls and stuff like that. Really nice area, and there's a Burger King box from a hamburger on the trail. And it's like the trash can is not even 3 feet away from the fucking place where the box is. I mean, come on. And I always remember those commercials when you see the Native Americans cleaning up America. You know, remember that? Do you remember that at all?
Yeah, I do.
And the Native American had a tear in his eye, and of course, blaming us, the white man, which I could probably imagine it was us that did it. You know, we just trashed the natural surroundings instead of um, you know taking care of it, which is really easy to do. So anyway, I think we're good. What do you think? We got
Yep.
everything done. Well, thank you for doing this, and thank you everyone for coming by. Thank you, Julie, for visiting, and Marco and Oofy and Andy. I hope you feel better, and I think you will get through it just fine. So, but yeah, cook some toast. Get some toast going. Actually, bread probably isn't too bad for you. Bread will help that settle,
Yeah.
I think. But also drink plenty of water too. If you're doing that, drink plenty of water. You're welcome, Marco. And we'll do this again. Remember, Thursday is Esther's show,
Hmm.
astrology,
Yep.
and then Friday is into the intermission transmission,
Hmm.
and Wednesday is for me is Slacker 82 Alpha, and an intermission transmission. Oh no, wait, that's Friday. Into the outer realms. Now, see, I got those names switched up. You notice that? Revisited, and then right after that is Three Beards Podcast Archive. So a lot of stuff happening
When's Julie's
on
podcast?
Julie's podcast. Is Wednesday night. I'm not sure. Julie, if you're still here, when is your podcast time? You can share it here if you want. Um, I can't remember what time she said. She's in California, so it's really weird thinking going that direction for time.
Yeah.
So I don't want to give the wrong time. You can actually message her. She's an admin on our astrology page and on her radio shows.
Thank you, Oofy. You're welcome, Marco.
Yeah, and then but she will have a show on Saturday. I think at seven p.m. my time, which is like 5 p.m. her time. Yeah. Oh, there you go. Wednesdays and Saturdays at 7 p.m. Eastern, 7 p.m. Pacific time,
Hmm.
10 p.m. Eastern time. There you go.
And you
And
can find your Ron mask at this Amazon link here that Andy posted.
oh, you got one?
Uh-huh.
You gonna wear it on the show?
I might.
And we'll both be looking like the same. Well, how come you got two Rons up there?
I'm sure we'll look like twins.
Yeah, yeah. You're welcome, Julie. We do our best to help.
Andy said, hot puke for sale.
How much a bucket, Andy? How much a bucket?
Yeah, Oofy Nick is my son. He's 26. Surgery.
And then Marco loves your glasses.
Marco, thank you.
All right. Well, I guess that's it, folks. And so we tried to share everything we can. And just make sure if you go to Julie's podcast on YouTube, please subscribe to her channel. I'm sure that would help her a lot.
Okay.
And if you can hang out with us on Saturday, I'm usually in her chat and stirring up trouble, and then she's doing readings for people. And we're working on a project now, trying to practice our remote viewing abilities. I didn't do so well the first time, but anyway, I had one thing that was right. The first bag I thought was uh, metallic, like I was thinking something like a bracelet or something like that, and I thought it was maybe a gold bracelet. But what it was, well, I won't. Maybe I won't tell what it was. In the second bag, I was totally off on what it was. But the first bag, I was pretty close with what it was. Am I able to share what the objects were, Julie? Does it matter? Do you change them all the time, or I wanted to share what that was just to see how far off I was. And now in that one bag, would that particular item have some type of metallic properties to it? I don't know. Okay, yeah. I'm gonna go ahead and share what we had in the first two bags. In the first two bags, she had a little jar of gold flake paint, right?
Uh huh.
So I was thinking something metallic on the first bag. Okay, I wasn't sure what to make it a paint or what, but I didn't think liquid. I thought of gold, gold chain or something like that. Then the other one, I thought it was silver, but that was some kind of incense of some sort. So I was way off on the second bag. But anyway, we're gonna work on it. I'm gonna do better on it, and that's it. Kind of comes with the territory of you gotta fine tune that kind of stuff and exercise it. If you don't you never use it, it is trainable and learnable. So if that's something you're interested in, she does teach classes on that.
The
But we all,
CIA trained people to do it.
yeah, and then she has private classes that she does for people, I think. But in any case, on Saturdays, if you join her show, she might ask you to be on as a guest. And she definitely do card readings, and she'll have fun with trying to give people an experience of learning this remote viewing, which I have tried that a little bit with my friend Tanya. We went through the card thing, with the shapes. You got that little card for training your mind with how to read the card, and I got like probably 3 out of 10, or 3 out of whatever how many cards it was.
That
I
ain't
got
bad. That's the third.
But yeah, we're trying to learn how to connect, which I think we connect more than normal. Like Star and myself, we connect all the time. My friend Star in California, we connect quite a bit, and on a good way, not nothing weird.
Yeah.
Just connect and knowing like I'll be thinking of her for a few minutes, and all of a sudden she'll be contacting me on Skype. Like, hey, what are you doing? Can we talk for a little bit?
I need
So
to text her.
weird. What's that?
I said I need to text her.
Yeah, make sure she's doing okay.
Yeah.
And she had some, well, she had that bad cough, and so she did go to the doctor, I guess, and she does not like the doctor. I don't think any of us do. So, so she had to go there and check with them, and she was not very happy at all about that situation. So I can imagine why, if you don't like to go visit the doctor for a little cough. Come on now.
Right.
Anyway, hopefully she's doing better. So, but that's what I like about our communities is that we all, kind of, you know, help each other along with, helping everyone feel good and just enjoying each other's company. And we'll have fun with all kinds of ideas and fun stuff, and not meaning any harm with any of it. So nobody take it seriously when we poke fun at somebody. We make fun of somebody or whatever. Don't take it seriously. It's the way that we lighten up the world and make it a little bit uh, more entertaining to live in. And 'cause, I mean, who wants to walk around serious all day long?
I
Come
know.
on
I know. Nobody wants to.
now. I don't think so. And especially after being locked down for 2 years and finally getting out, you want to relax and enjoy it. And so let's do that, and let's keep doing this, and we'll keep doing this on our other shows, and we'll just have fun, and we'll enjoy the company of everyone that shows up. And don't judge anybody for their opinion or for their uh, uh, thinking of what something is. If they don't like something, they don't have to like something. I'm not asking anyone to like anything. Uh, of course, if you do like us, then obviously let us know and make sure you drop by and stay here. Make sure you hit the like button on the YouTube. And if you haven't subscribed, subscribe.
I have. That's how I know when you're getting on.
There you go. And then, but never be disrespectful to anyone for what they believe in or what they don't believe in. You're gonna have different people. Now, if somebody comes on being just totally crazy and start talking about like flat Earth and things like that, and that's gotta go. That just gotta be done with that. I've been to Australia, so I know the Earth is round. Okay, so uh, yeah, the Earth is definitely round, and I believe that the universe is also in a kind of a round shape, so to speak.
Does the
Almost,
water go backwards in the toilet in Australia?
I believe it does, but some people try to claim it doesn't. But I'm not going to argue with anybody on that because maybe I was looking at it wrong. I don't know.
Oh,
Um, I believe it does, though. Because the southern South Pole is a different magnet. You know what I mean? The other end of the magnet.
mhm,
And water has metallic properties in it. Okay.
mhm.
And so it's going to travel the way that the magnet is causing it to travel. So if that makes sense, water has iron in it, right? That's metallic. Okay. And that also has magnetism to it. So as the magnet is drawing it, it's going to create a motion of how it goes to the pole, how it goes goes towards the attraction of the negative or the southern pole,
Yeah.
if you will. So um, I have witnessed it, and I believed it was going the wrong direction compared to how ours does here. Now, if you're flushing a toilet, obviously that's power that's being directed by the flush of the toilet. That's going to be going in a different whatever direction the water's being put into the bowl. But yeah, in Australia, I believe it was counterclockwise, and here in the north, it's clockwise. Okay, and you can look that up if you want. So,
I always wondered. You said Australia, so
yeah, well, yeah, I've been there. I went to Perth and I went to Sydney, Australia, and then I went past New Zealand. I wanted to go to New Zealand, but the ship didn't want to go to New Zealand, so I was kind of stuck on the ship on the path the way that they wanted to go. But what was weird was going from the Indian Ocean of 125 degrees temperature in the hottest time of the year, which actually is pretty hot most of the time, and 45 days of that in heat, right? Then you go to Korea, you wind up in Korea, and it's wintertime, and you're standing out on the deck on the wing of the bridge to take a fix. You're anchored in the bay, right?
Yeah.
And so you have to take fix, which is using the alidade scope and the gyroscope and the compass on the wing, and you take a shot of fixed land areas, like a lighthouse or whatever. There are different things you can use to take your fix from. And then as you draw the line from the uh, angle of the compass, then that shows where your ship is. Make sure it's not slipping. Make sure the anchor is not slipping. So anyway, during all this time, it's 30 degrees outside after you went through 125-degree temperature for 45 days in South Korea, and you're in a bay and it's snowing, and it's cold. It's colder than cold, and you're on a steel ship that ain't gonna get warm. And I got to take my hands out of the gloves because the alidade, which is a scope that can look in both out and it can look down at the numbers. So it can look out to the shoreline and it can look down at the numbers almost at the same time. I think we had to use a flip thing actually to change the lens to look down. Hey Venus, how you doing?
Hey, Venus.
Oh no, did you want a card? You want cards? Venus might want cards. You still got some gas in you. All right. So
Venus,
anyway,
I got something for you. I
I
need your
took my
address.
gloves. Yeah, I took my gloves off to use this machine, and of course it being metal, and my hands being sweaty from being inside the gloves. Okay. Then I got, what happens when you have sweaty fingers and you grab frozen metal? What
And
happens? It gets stuck,
to the pool. That's right.
and that hurt like hell. So, Venus, I'm sorry you didn't get a message about this. We went on the same time that Charles and Maria would normally be on, but they were not able to do the show tonight. Charles is dealing with some stuff that he's taking care of. So, um, we wanted to do something a little bit different tonight.
I don't think it notified me either when you started up.
Oh, that's weird. Check your settings, and that could be a YouTube thing too. I don't know.
I hadn't changed anything. It usually comes through.
And then you'll probably get it like an hour after we get off, and you'll get a notice. Oh,
Yeah.
check your email too. Venus, do you want a reading? Do you want a card reading? Since he always does readings for us too.
Be like Sri Lanka Standard Time or something.
Yeah. No, and then check your email too. I know I get a message in my email all the time. You're live on your channel.
Hey,
It
Papa
doesn't matter who's doing the show when it says me.
Venus, you want some cards?
Hi, Papa Tom. Good to see you. Now, anybody in the chat, if you guys want a free giveaway, Papa Tom's doing a free giveaway opportunity. He's a woodworker and toy maker, so check him out, and he'll definitely give you a gift if you win the contest. So he's a very experienced woodworker guy, and he builds other things too. And if you look on my table back there, you see that triangle. See that black triangle? You barely see that black piece back there, Esther.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, that has lights all around it, and it has back side of the lights that flash and has a red light on the bottom. Got enough wood toys. Venus. Uh, but yeah, so check out his and reach out to him on Facebook. Talk to him. I'll be glad to help you out. Oh yeah, sure. You can do that, Papa Tom. Actually, you can do that on the Facebook group. So, uh, I hadn't figured out how to make Tom a admin. It won't let me do it yet. He's connected. He's there. I tried to make him an admin. I couldn't do it.
He built a UFO, didn't he?
Oh, I have to use my Errt radio hat to draw the names that get in the. You have to send him an email. Put your email in here, Papa Tom. And on Facebook, wherever you are, just make sure you share your email and on the there, and we'll get there. We'll get this going. And so I have to use my Earth Radio hat for the drawing.
Tell Venus about that light.
Venus, the neighbors were talking to me about a white light spacecraft. Okay. Hey, look, this is my second one in 2 days, actually. So I'm down to between 1 and 2 in a day compared to 15. So give me a break.
Bet your kidneys are happy.
Oh, yeah, I'm doing better. Yeah, I'm doing better. My neighbors saw this white ball of light, perfectly round, and they saw both of them verified that's what they saw. And it came across the top over the town, and it went over, you know where the stop sign is at the end of my street here, and it went to the cornfield, over the cornfield. Esther, check out that link,
Okay.
and you'll see what Tom, so everybody can check that link. Everyone can check this link out for Papa Tom. Please go in and subscribe to his channel if you haven't. And he's very talented, very talented. And anyway, uh, I was sitting on the toilet.
Wow.
Yeah, because of the ethanol, right? And I saw a flash of light out of my corner of my right eye. I saw a flash of light, which was that ball of light that they were describing, but I only saw a small, like a laser light flash, you know? And so I did witness the activity of something. And I mentioned this ball of light. I think I told you, Venus, on Skype. And so I didn't know what it was. And it was not fireflies. The fireflies are not white, they're yellow. And that would be either an orb or just a strange craft of some sort. And it was definitely round and like a ball, though. Now, Esther, I was going to tell you, now you're going to do a reading for Venus. Go and shuffle up.
Yeah.
She said she'd like
Yeah.
like you to pull her. She said she'd like you to pull her.
Which one do you want? You want a tarot?
So my, what I see about one of my spacecrafts I was on, Esther.
Uh-huh.
I see 3 round discs that fly as one, but each one can separate and go on their own.
Mm-hmm.
Have you ever seen anything like that?
No, but I could see how you could design them to fit together to make a circle like that.
Yeah. And then when you want to go exploring, they can each go their own way. And normally it's a 3 because that almost makes like a triangle type
And
of
then you
thing.
wouldn't need room to have scouts up in it. They would just
Yeah.
separate from it.
Yeah, they would be the scouts
Yeah.
exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. And so and it would be the same size ship as a small exploring ship or scout ship.
Yeah, I never thought about that, but that's a good idea.
All right, here is Papa Tom's email. If everybody wants to get in on the drawing, there you go. Get in on the drawing and send him a request to be in the drawing, and we're going to be working on that, and hopefully you get to win.
Okay, Venus. This is tarot. Managing your resources wisely, extremes in how you give or receive money, time, or emotions, smart business decisions, seeing things as black or white, and being charitable.
He is charitable. Wait, what museum did you say
What?
his model was in? Yeah, you said his model was in a museum, New Mexico. He had some kind of model there.
There is a UFO model at the museum, but I don't know if Papa Tom built it, but I do know he built a model.
Yeah. Now he built one that Mary Ann donated $500 for the radio station, right?
Yeah, I think somebody had a video of it.
And that one he built and sent it to Mary Ann, and Mary Ann sent it to or put it on display at one of the museums where she's at or near.
It
I
was
can't remember
cool.
where.
I don't. The one he built looked smaller than the one they have at the museum.
Yeah, yeah. The one that he built was more or less on his experience that he had experienced.
And the one he built looked like it could have been real. I mean, the
Yeah,
one at the museum looks like some 10-year-olds made it.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Tom put his work into that one that he sent to Mary Ann, and she loved it.
It was nice.
She only had one problem with the spacecraft legs. I think they broke, but she said, "Oh, that just takes a little super glue and get it fixed." I think she fixed it already. So,
Ron's got to go over and see his neighbor's ghost.
well, maybe if she asked me to.
Okay, Venus. Lemuria, creating heaven on earth. It's happening.
Mm-hmm. There you go.
Okay.
That's what Venus is doing. All right. Oh, you did build the one in New Mexico, but it didn't. I don't know. Different.
It couldn't be what I saw, because what I saw in his video was not what's in New Mexico.
Okay. Okay. Now is that it for Venus on you or with you?
She's got one more oracle.
Okay, go ahead. Venus, I'll do some cards for you too.
You got the number 32, the cosmic ruby. Be a peace ambassador and practice cosmic mastery.
And she can't share about this, but from what I know, she's learning stuff. That's what I know. She's
Yeah, we're
learning
all,
stuff.
we're all learning stuff, you know.
She's learning stuff on how to help people. And that's pretty interesting. So that's all I can say about that. So anyway,
Probably
um,
for everybody to know.
and look at this card that I just pulled from the ET Experiencers. Help humanity. Which I pulled that right when you pulled that last card. Is that amazing? Help humanity. That's you, Venus. All right, now we're going to do this other Oracle deck. All right. And it will be done, I think, for the night. All right, Esther? All right. We're going to. There we go. I did make sure that one was turned right side up, too. That bugged me. Maybe Venus changed it and she's just laughing about that now. Venus, did you turn that one card around I had? I had my cards and I go to shuffle them. I get done shuffling them, and then I pull the top card and it's reversed. And it's like, wait, all the others are the same. Why is that one reversed? All right, what is this one?
Huh.
Scrying. Oh, are you kidding me?
What is
Number 38. Scrying. Venus, look at this. We're going to be talking about this on my podcast on Podbean when I start that going. Scrying. Oh, Venus, I have to tell you something. Mary Jo on Entity Voices. Go back and look at that show from Monday. Okay, on YouTube, and go back and look at that show on Monday night. And Mary Jo was the guest. All right, she has a scrying mirror that somebody had made. And what's interesting is that you and I were talking about this privately. Nobody knew what our plans are, what we're going to be talking about. But Venus is going to be my guest on the Podbean show, and I'm going to be trying to do. She might not be a guest every single day, but at least one of the days she's going to be trying to help. Scry your eyes out. That was given to her that somebody had made, and now she was away on a investigation or whatever, or she was at work or whatever, and somebody had called her or texted her on the phone and said, there is something in your mirror that's moving. In the mirror that she just hung up in her living room, in her paranormal room at the house. And she was off at work or she was off at an investigation, whatever. And anyway, there was black smoke that was in the corner over the chair. You need to look at that show from last night on Entity Voices. Please go check that out. Tell them that Errt Radio sent you, and everybody will be like, "Oh, that's cool. Let's go see Errt Radio." But seriously, though, that just had some amazing stuff, amazing evidence they shared. Um, the woman was at the contouring house with Andrea, and they did an investigation, and the lights started flickering. Right now, my lights flicker here. I don't know why, and um, then Chris Allgood says on the show last night that the lights flicker only because something is making it flicker. Okay? If it's a short, the light ain't going to be working. It'll be out. Right? Or there's going to be a fire or something like that. It just ain't going to work correctly in any case. And in this case, the light is working, but it's blinking or it's shorting out or something happening there.
This one does that in here.
Okay.
It gets surges or something.
Yeah, now what happens, yeah, power surge, Venus just said. Now, what happens too, now that could be from the ghost energy or spirit energy. Okay, that's possible. How do you think to come across the ghost box? Okay. All right, good night, Papa Tom. Thank you for joining us and sharing your information with you or with everyone. I
Good night,
appreciate it.
Papa.
Have a good night. All right, and tell your friends we all said hi. But anyway, Chris Holgood said that in order for that light to flash, something has to make it connect or to not connect. You know what I mean? So in general, if you got someone walking over the wire area, that could make that happen. But if there's nobody up there to do that, then what else is it? Okay? So in other words, it has to be a physical response to something that's causing it to do that. That's what that means. Okay? Now, it could be a power surge, it could be a thing caused by the energy itself that's visiting the house. So the light flickering could definitely be something making it flicker, not just you know, not just the light acting silly. Okay? So think about that next time you see that light flicker and then maybe ask some questions like,
I think they can draw energy out of the air to use for themselves.
yeah, and so when they do that, ask who it is. Who's here? That's how you start your investigation.
I don't
I
want
don't,
to know. Y'all leave me
well, you might
alone. I'll leave y'all alone.
you might want to do that and just say, okay, well, you don't need to be here. I'm okay. You can go ahead and go about your business, or stay here, or go anywhere you want, but don't disturb me anymore. So sometimes they listen, sometimes they don't. Yeah. So I'm glad I haven't seen anything. Okay. Oh, Venus. One more. I want to do tarot cards. That's right. I thought I was done for a minute. Can't forget tarot cards. Tarot cards, Venus. Ready? I'm gonna do three cards: past, present, future, and it will be done for tonight. I'm ready for a nap. That's the same one. No, wait, no, not the same one. I was gonna say, wait a minute. But that's too many wands. Why are they all together? Why are all the wands together, Esther?
What are you
That one
talking
I
about?
had. All the wands are together,
I don't
and
know. I don't have no wand cars.
I shuffle no wand.
I know. I don't have any.
But the funny thing is I shuffle the deck several times, and I wind up with three wand cards.
But how am
But
I going to tell you how that happened?
I don't know, but one of them I had already. But anyway, here we go with this one, and I have King of Wands.
You done had that one.
Right. Now that doesn't mean that you're a man.
Let me look it
That
up.
just means masculine influence, possibly, meaning on a positive way, and
Mhm.
and so yeah, that's not bad. I'll let you look it up first, and then I'll go with the next card.
Okay, here we are. Natural born leader with vision, entrepreneur, and honor.
There you go. And you know what? Honor was one of the words I had last night on my scanning box on my phone.
Really?
Yeah. During the show last night of Entity Voices, I was doing a scan with my app on my phone. Now, the app on the phone could not hear, I had my headphones on, so the app on the phone could not hear the headphones. You know what I mean? So, as they were sharing topics on the show, the app was picking up words and sharing words what it thought was part of the conversation on the show. So, for instance, at one point, Mary Jo had said that she had something hit her neck. She said neck. Now, the neck is not something you just automatically pop up with, oh, neck. No. On the scanning, on the word scan, the word neck came up at the same time she said neck.
You need to get rid of that box.
No, that's on my phone. The app on the phone. And the Four of Wands,
4 of Wands.
which is a good one, actually.
Okay. I don't know. Hmm. I don't see a 4 of Wands.
Yep, there should be there.
I know it should be. Let me write the word out.
Go to biddytarot.com, I think it is.
That's where I'm at. I got it.
I thought you said that's where you were.
Yeah, that's where I stay.
Yeah,
Okay, the keywords are celebration, joy, harmony, relaxation, and homecoming.
there you go. There you go, Venus. And then the last one. We had this one too, Knight of Wands, but that's weird that it come up even after I shuffled it. And I'd have 3 wand cards at once after I shuffled it.
You got another one?
Yeah.
Three?
Knight of Wands
Okay.
again. So I can't figure that one out. Guys, stop messing with my cards, please.
Okay. Energy, passion, inspired action, adventure, impulsiveness.
Huh. Naughty night, yeah. Well, I guess that's about it then, Esther. I think we did everybody now that wanted to be read. If anybody wants to be read at a later time, please join us right here on our radio. And we'll be talking about all kinds of fun stuff. And if you guys haven't tried the frequency energy tunes that Esther shares on the Facebook page, please check that out and try it for yourself. The other night when I ran out of my medication to sleep, Esther, one night I got like 5 hours sleep. I took my pill and then I listened to that one that you set for the night, and then I got through like 5 hours of it. So that tells me I was asleep for like 5 hours.
Yeah, you can. I mean, I don't even know when I fall asleep.
Yeah.
I go right to sleep with it.
Then the next night though I had no sleeping pill, and that was hard to get to sleep. But then I listened to the rest of the one that you sent, and then the next one, and then I ended up finally going to sleep for a couple hours, but not 4 like I normally get. So that was kind of challenging. Then I got 10 pills of my prescription because that's what he had on hand that he could give me. And then I had to go down and pick up the rest of my pills today. And so I ended up taking one last night, and it worked like really quick because I missed Sunday. So I was out. And I had a weird dream. I couldn't even explain it. Not right now. I couldn't even explain it from memory at this point. But it was just plain weird,
It's a ride. It's a ride. That's for sure.
Yeah. And so, but I want you guys to try some of these cleansing frequencies and realigning frequencies and things. They do work. And if nothing else, at the end, you'll be relaxed, that's for sure. But you might notice some really, what you'd call maybe subtle changes in your everyday situation. Like I noticed, even today, I noticed, the colors are more popping in general sense, vibrant. And I don't know why that is. They're the same colors they always are, but for some reason I'm looking at them a little different, you know. And
It's the LSD, Ron.
yeah, yeah. So I think it has to do with the frequency training, and
It
I
does. It
think
opens your mind.
everyone should try that.
It opens your
Yeah,
mind.
I think everyone should try that with a meditation intention, and learn how to lift your personal area and your whole personal self. And when you do that, you do look at life differently and possibly better. So, so I'd recommend you try it. And Esther's been sharing the different videos and frequencies on the Facebook page, and just make sure you check that out and try it. And how it's going to hurt. Try it and see if it works. If it does work, then let us know. Say, hey,
Oofy made her own. She made one for us.
yeah,
Different combinations of them.
yeah. Were you able to share that on here? I don't think you could.
It's on
Did
the
you?
page. I think she shared it.
Okay. All right. Well, maybe let me see if I can get it on the Facebook page.
She shared it on the in the chat in the YouTube chat.
Okay. But I was trying to think of.
It's
Did
on
she
the page.
share?
It's on the page too.
Okay. Let me check that. Let me see if I can get it. Come on, open up. There we are. Taking forever to open. Oh, Kimberly was just saying hello to us. She was in the airport. uh, okay, she should be home, I think, and Friday and have Friday show. Okay, now where is it at? Oh wait, I'm looking on my page. I gotta go Errt radio shows, right? No, astrology.
Mm-hmm.
Go to astrology page. Hold on. Sorry, folks. I'm just learning how to do this. Sometimes it feels like that, doesn't it? All right, astrology page. Okay. I'm trying to find it on my page. I didn't see it.
She posted it straight onto astrology.
Okay. Ah, here we go. NASA rip.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, let me see here. Um, can I? Okay, tell me. Okay, wait. I'm gonna share a screen. I'm gonna do this because I'm doing the broadcast. So we're gonna try this. And thank you, Kimberly. I know you don't hear us yet, but you'll hear it later. Thank you for keeping us up to date on what's going on here. That's pretty cool. She went to um, Raleigh, North Carolina for some kind
Mm-hmm.
of, I think, some recording thing. So she's busy. And share audio. Okay. Share.
Now Oofy did this and combined Delta, I think Gamma, Alpha, and one of the other ones.
Yeah. Okay. All right. So now we're gonna play the one. Let me see. We're gonna play this one. Okay, here. Um, no, here. Can you see that?
Yeah.
Okay, let's see if we can hear it. Oh,
She put all four of those brain waves into this one song.
you can hear it?
Hmm. And in her theory, you can let your brain pick which frequency to go to out of all four of these. So I thought that was pretty neat that she did that. I think it plays for 27 minutes.
What is that like there? That's weird. That's a UFO.
She wrote it and played it and produced it.
Good job, Ruby.
I like
Okay.
that share screen thing. That's neat.
Yeah, I'm gonna go. Okay, I'm gonna.
Yeah.
Okay, wow. What are those? Are those chicken nuggets or what are those?
Or octopuses.
Okay, they look like chicken nuggets, so those that are lined up.
And probably crab cakes. Or crab cakes.
Yeah,
Hush
chicken.
puppies.
No, that okay. So you pick out one. Of course, now my ear is ringing, so I
That's
don't
where
know
you
if that helped me or not.
that's where that's where you fish for the hush puppies.
There you go. All right, we can stop sharing screen now. Now I gotta find out where it went. Now I gotta come back to our main screen here and stop sharing. Okay, how do I just remove or how do I stop sharing now?
I don't know
Okay,
because
there we
that's
go. I
nothing
got it.
like what mine does.
Okay, I got it. Whew. Okay,
That was neat.
let's go back here. So that's the way you do that though, and trying to share that with you on how to do that. So make sure that you check when you're on your PC. Make sure you check the share audio so you can hear the audio on the video that's playing. If you don't select the share audio, you won't hear nothing.
Mine's all different. I'm gonna have to print it out and go step by step to do it.
Okay. Yeah, and then we'll get you trained in on that. And then you can share the royalty free music that we want to share. You know,
Hmm.
and that can be a lot of fun. Like when I shared that video about the creation of the universe. You know,
Hmm.
that was a lot of fun to be able to watch a documentary like that. And that's on the free royalty uh, center. You know, for videos.
Yeah.
So that's how we can kind of save, use some time that, nobody has anything else to do. they want something to watch or whatever, we can do that and just have fun sharing that type of video. Make sure that you get it from the royalty free page, 'cause we don't want YouTube coming back saying, "Oh, you can't do that." You play something on YouTube and it's not royalty free, they
Yeah,
can they can bless you for it and possibly ban your channel, and I don't want that to happen.
I know it.
We're not trying to take anyone's gift or uh, what they're trying to do or take that away from them. Uh, what we're trying to do is expand the awareness of what they're trying to teach.
Yeah.
So that's what the whole point of Errt Radio is, expanding our awareness, and that's what we're trying to do on every angle if we can do it.
You still
Yeah,
going ghost hunting?
yeah. So, but that's a good one. Ufi, I don't think she's here still, but anyway, that was a good one. And the one that I thought of was I definitely, yeah, maybe I'm tired though. I heard the bowl, the bowls, time bowls, whatever. Ding, it sounded like a bowl. No. I heard the one tone that was just right frequency, and then the other tone that came on, it was like kind of making the crossfade and make you a little dizzy. What's up? Who's laughing on Facebook?
I am.
Oh, okay. Oh, well, I want to thank you for
I guess. I don't know.
huh? What?
Somebody on Facebook now.
All right. Well, I want to thank you for taking time and joining us and coming up with this idea. And hopefully we'll have Charles and Maria back next week, and we'll be back to normal schedule. So,
Yeah.
uh,
Let's see if anybody's on there.
yeah.
Mm-mm.
Venus is the last one in chat.
Venus was late. She didn't get her notification. I didn't get mine either.
Well, next time we'll have to send it to her on Skype, and then she can get it.
Well,
All right. Well, yep. Thank you, and we'll see you next time.
thank you. I guess I'll see you Thursday.
Oh yeah, yep. I'll be ready
Who
again for another exciting show.
who else is here?
Oh man, yeah.
Venus, Marco.
Yeah. Papa Tom left. Oopie, I think, left, and I don't know where Bobby went to. But anyway,
Okay.
thank you for everyone that stopped by, even on the Facebook page. Everyone that stopped by, thank you.
Thank
I'm
y'all.
not sure. Yeah, not sure who the new person was that was here. Uh, Not sure if that was my neighbor's name or not. I don't know.
Julie came, but she came under her podcast name.
Yeah, Julia.
Yeah.
So that was nice of her to even take the time out and drop in, and
Yeah.
Kimberly to stop in and say hi. That was nice of her. Bobby, thank you for being here. Yeah, thank you for taking time to listen. Be
Thank
part
you,
of the
Bobby.
show.
Thank you, Venus. Thank you, Marco.
Yeah, on Thursday we got to make sure we send Venus the link. So if you have her on Skype, she can get it that way. If you don't have it on Skype, I do, so I can send it to her. Either way. So.
I wonder why it ain't sending
All
out
right.
notifications. We'll figure it out
I don't
later.
know. I didn't.
I
I
didn't,
didn't change anything.
I didn't
So,
get it.
we'll check it. We'll check it, and
We'll
I know
figure
I get an email every time, and it tells me that I'm live on my channel, and it's like I'm not doing a show.
That's
What are you
good to
doing?
know.
All
Well,
right, bring it.
have a good night.
Yeah, thank you, and you too,
See
and
you later.
Yeah, hopefully you can get some rest and be back on Thursday.
Hmm.
All right. Good night. All right, everyone. I want to thank everyone for being here again. If I missed you, I'm sorry I didn't quite remember everybody's name, but I know I saw Kimberly right at the last minute. She wanted to say hello, and she's traveling, so she just wanted to drop a line and say hello. And hopefully she'll be back with us when she gets home, and we'll be back on the regular schedule so we can enjoy the show. All right, so anyway, we're out of here. Have a great night and enjoy the rest of your night. Bye bye.